side as well. I would like to start by saying thanks to Trevor and the Maritime Standard and the organizers for having me in a panel, and especially in a very distinguished panel, which is the first one. Some of you may wonder what the flag state has to do with shipping investment and finance, and how do we are related with this kind of business. I would like from my side to give you a little bit of the flag perspective on the matter, and hopefully we can in the end understand and conclude how we can fit in all this. So first of all, I would start by saying that a flag registry must have a long history and experience in the industry, and quite a good knowledge of how to run a flag registry, because that's the only way you can build the proper systems, the proper processes in place, and then you can have quality in the fleet and quality in the operations, because that's the only way you can deal with a complex regulatory environment that we have today. Investors, financiers, lenders, they will always look for a politically stable, democratic government, which is also internationally recognized by different bodies and organizations like OECD, FATF, European Union, and others. The investors will definitely look in the rule of law in the country of registry, and they will always focus on the existence of a modern and a very adaptable legislation, because they have, first of all, to secure and protect their assets and their interests. Financial institutions today have a more comprehensive picture of vessel operations, and this includes also ESG standards and Poseidon principles. They are increasingly looking in full quality through their own assessment and vetting of their clients. And also they expect from flag states a good service when it comes to information or feedback whenever they need it. Quality of a ship's registry today, and when I say quality, I mean ranking in different bodies around the world. For example, like the US Coast Guard QualShip Award, or the whitelist status in different port-state control, or the performance indicator by International Chamber of Shipping. All these quality standards increasingly influences the financial decisions in our industry. And as a small feedback from our flag, when it comes to finance, almost 60% of our fleet today is financed in one or another way, either through conventional finance from banks, or investing by private equity funds, or quite increasingly lately by leasing finance, especially from China, Japan, and Korea. Geopolitical trends and sanctions and international compliance cannot be ignored today. Before, it was mainly the burden was on the owners, managers, operators, that they have to comply with all these international standards and complexity of regulations. Today, most of the trade compliance and sanctions compliance is an actual burden for everyone. And I think we all have to remain quite vigilant, because sanctions are rapidly changing almost on a frequent basis. All ship registries, apart from the usual expertise that they have when it comes to technical or marine safety support, they also need real expertise with boots on the ground information, and also geopolitical understanding. And that, outside of sanctions, includes also understanding lately on maritime security, with collaboration with international bodies and sources, in order to make sure that the proper information is disseminated in the ship. When it comes to safety, quality, and sustainability of the fleets, I think when we talked about green shipping, when the financiers will look at the greener ships, younger ships, including new buildings, I think the flags will play an important role when it comes to innovation, collaboration with industry experts, when it comes to regulating in the IMO, and as well as providing technical expertise in order to allow the owners to move in a more decarbonized world, either by the use of alternative fuels like ammonia or methanol, or by the use of energy-saving devices and retrofitting. The flags should create the ground for the owners to also be able to deal with the ESG standards. How we can help with that? With technical expertise, support, regulatory framework towards less energy consumption, trade compliance, like we said before, proper screening, and international recognition. As a conclusion, I would say that the industry collaboration is the key to meet all the challenges of our shipping and financial world today. The investors and the financial institutions are looking into the complex of our today's world and try to make the right decisions to bring them into the future. Strategic relationships, transparency, advanced legislation today, and exchange of business intelligence is really crucial in the shipping environment today. Thank you very much.